Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Ken, also known as the Pop Air. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my first update for Project Pan. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys click on the subscribe button down below. I basically do a lot of makeup related videos and I also vlog about my personal life. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And yes, before you guys start commenting, I know that it's quite a quick update considering I only uploaded the video like 3 weeks ago, but keep in mind I actually recorded that a week prior, so it's been roughly a month, and I want to do my updates roughly at the end of the month so that I can upload it during the first week of the next month, if that makes sense. Okay, let's stop talking and let's begin. So here's my list of products. So Maybelline Baby Skin. So I think I remember saying I had 1/3 when I first started using it, and now I can safely say I've got 1/4. Like I can feel it's just there now instead of like still separated up there. So I'm pretty happy with it. But I do have to say, I feel like the formula of this primer has changed slightly. It used to glide on really smoothly, but now it's starting to get a little bit, not tacky, but there's a little bit of a grip when you start massaging it into the skin with your fingers. My skin hasn't broken out from it or anything like that, but I definitely do feel like it's heading out the door very soon, so I'm quite glad that I'm almost through with this. Okay, the next product is, by the way, I'm just looking through the description boxes from my other video because it's listed all down. Next one is the L'Oreal Paris Lumi Magique Foundation. Now, since the last time I did this video, I have gotten a little bit fairer, so this foundation is a little bit dark. I'm actually wearing most of the products on my face at the moment, obviously not the eyes. So yeah, like I said, I can't really tell how much product is left in this bottle, but it feels like the pump is still pretty good. Like it's not, you know how like when you're almost out of product, it's starting to like when you try and push it out. But no, it's still pretty good, so yeah. Okay, so Ben I beard cover. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I would hit pan on this anytime soon. It actually hit pan when I filmed with Hayley when we did the Girlfriend as My Makeup video. If you haven't seen that, it should be linked on the screen. But you can see a tiny, can you see that? Wait, yeah, you can see the bottom end of this acrylic tub. Like, you can see it. I'm actually quite happy that it's there, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm almost out. I mean, this stuff lasts forever. I mean, I did use it for like, what, a year before it started to actually have a bit of a pan, so, but who knows, let's see what happens at the end of the year. The next product is, ooh, this one, Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I have to say, I'm actually quite glad this is actually gone. Like, I did say when I first introduced this into the Project Pan that I had very little left, and seriously only a few more uses and it was just gone. Like I could possibly still scrape a tiny bit left, like at the corners, at the edges, but I'm just gonna throw this away because I'm just gonna throw that away because I can't be bothered. Next concealer that I'm going to replace it with is by Maybelline as well. This is the Master Conceal Concealer. This one is in number 40, and this one is also heading out the door very soon. I didn't realise I used so much of this concealer because I mainly use concealer underneath the eyes to brighten the under eye area, because most of the time my foundations are full coverage enough or medium full coverage enough. Like I'm happy with the coverage that I don't really need concealer for the traditional sense of a concealer, so I would use this more for highlighting. So yeah, I would say I have got 1/4 left in this tube. I'm pretty sure by the next update this is going to be gone and I'm going to be replacing it with another concealer. So the concealer that I'm planning to replace it with is the NARS Matte Concealer. At the time of filming this video, it releases tomorrow, so I'm really excited. I'm going to try that out and see. Hopefully that works. NARS Creamy Concealer, people had mixed reviews, so I'm interested to see what the matte one has to offer. Next is a Savvy Pressed Powder. Now, I didn't actually give you guys the measurements the first time I introduced these products, but I think at the beginning I only had like 2 rings. So you know when you look at a pan, you can see how many rings there are in there. So I think there were only 2 rings, so the very inner one and then the second one, and now you can actually make out the third one. So this powder hasn't got much left to go. I think probably by March I'm going to be replacing this or using another powder, so I don't actually know what I'm going to replace it with because I don't want to use my Cover FX one because that one's expensive. So girl, if you guys have any suggestions, anything like yellow tone, very similar, please leave a suggestion down below. Otherwise I'm happy to repurchase this one because, well, it's quite affordable and the colour match is pretty good. Okay, next is the Sleek Contour Kit in medium. So this stuff is hella pigmented, so I've barely made a dent with the contour, like literally barely. I don't even think it's moved at all. The highlighter, I struggle to use this highlighter to be completely honest. It doesn't have the nice shine that I look for. Now I'm using the Physicians Formula. It's like an eyeshadow like shimmer strip thing as a highlighter, and it looks good. I can never get that with this, so I'm really not happy with that. And I'm currently using an eyeshadow palette, so I'm not going to use that as my overall lid color. It works, but I don't know. Girl, I want that glow. I really do. Blush. Okay, the next one is the Maybelline Pure Mineral Blush in Rose. Now, remember how I told you guys that blush was old, like really, really old? It didn't really seem like it was doing anything to my skin the first few applications, but then I started to see little whiteheads just where I applied the blush. Now, take into consideration that I had primer, foundation, concealer, pressed powder, and then that. Like, there's a couple of layers for that to actually just be there. It was a pretty good indication that it was the blush. So that had to... Like, my skin's fine at the moment. Like, I don't have any problems, like acne or anything like that, which, thank goodness. But I thought I might as well just get rid of it before it actually gives me serious problems. So I decided to replace it with another blush. This one is by Essence. This is the Set and Touch blush. Now, this is fairly new. It still even has the design. I can't really zoom in for you guys, but you can still see the design it came with. This stuff is very, very pigmented. Like, I don't really need much for it to actually show up on my skin. Can you see that? I can't tell. My LCD is a little bit dim, but it's good, it's nice, I like it. Okay, next one is a mascara, so that's the CoverGirl Lash Blast? No, Plumpify Blast Pro Mascara. I don't mind it. Like I said, I mainly used it for the under eye area, like the lower lash line. I don't really mind it, it works, it gives a nice volume. Yeah, it's working so far, working well, hasn't dried at all. Though, the next mascara, the Rimmel London Cape Mascara, had to get rid of that. It was terrible. Like, the first few days I used it, I knew that it was gonna smudge because I did try it out before. Wasn't too bad. But then, one day I was just doing laser after laser, so I had to wear goggles at work all the time. And oh my gosh, I came out of the room looking like a raccoon, so... No, I am not doing that again. This one, not as dark, not as, I don't know, like as glossy, because that one was a really glossy formula, but it lasts really well. It doesn't smudge. Like, I can have my goggles on all day and very, very minimal smudging, and it's just at the outer corner, which is totally acceptable because that's what you expect from mascara, but for it to like give you a raccoon eye, no, that's, you know, I'm not living for that, but this one, yes. Next one is the Mud's Blonde Eyebrow Pencil. Now, this one, I swear I lost it. I don't know where it is. I think I might have left it at work because there were a couple of days, I think last week, I didn't go to work with makeup on because I just woke up really late, so I just didn't have time to do makeup. So I just brought my eyebrow pencil and I would just do my eyebrows at work, and yeah, I don't know where it is. So that has gone missing. So I've only really been using the Benefit Ka-Brow. Are you surprised that pretty much there's no progress with that? Like, I've made probably just below the top of the acrylic glass, but nothing really significant. Like, this stuff is hella pigmented anyway, so I wouldn't go I don't know what that sound effect was, but I wouldn't go like that. So yeah, don't think that's going anytime soon. Next product is MAC Honey Love Lipstick. Not much difference that I can tell you guys. Like, it's still pretty much that amount, if you guys can see that. Like, it's still a small amount, but it's so pigmented that I really don't need much. And because it's so nude on me, if I put too much, I just literally look dead. And for the, what is this? Models Prefer lipstick, it's still pretty much the same as well. I mean, because of how pigmented this is, I just need a little bit of this just to make it a little dark. But yeah, these lipsticks aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Okay, next one is a NYX Matte Bronzer in a Deep Tan. So, absolute favorite bronzer. I'm pretty sure I only had 2 rings last time you guys saw this. I could be wrong. But now you can kind of make out the 3rd ring, like on that side. You can sort of make it out. But this stuff goes on forever as well, so I don't see that going anytime soon. And the last product is the Matte Finish Setting Spray. There you go, that's what it looks like. Now, with this particular setting spray, once the bottle starts to indent like that, you know that it's getting close to going. But again, it's a black bottle. I can't really tell how much is in there, but I can definitely tell it's less than half. And because I use this quite liberally, like that, so this will probably go quite soon. And I also use this to spritz my brushes when I do eyeshadow work. So that's that. Ooh, eyeshadow palette, I completely forgot. So the MAC eyeshadow palette, I had to let that go from the Project Pan, because I found it so hard to use. Like, the light shades were just too light, they kind of look ashy on my skin tone, and the dark shades were really too dark, so it just ended up looking smoky, something like this. And I like these kinds of looks, but I wouldn't be able to wear this to work every single day because, well, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's work appropriate to have really, really dark smoky eyes on me at my workplace, personally. But yeah, and by the way, I'm not wearing that palette today. I'm using Kylie's today because I just felt like I wanted to play with a different palette. So I decided to swap that out with this one. This one is by Barry, and this is the Champagne and Dreams palette. You guys probably would have seen this on Monday, the video that came out on Monday. If you guys would like to see the review, links will be on the screen and in the description box down below. But this is what it looks like essentially. I mainly use all of these on the eyes. I just like the selection of shimmer shades that you can use on the eyes. I don't feel as boring, if that makes sense, because there's a selection. That bronzer, way too orange on me, but perfect as a transition color. And these guys, these three, these two are highlighters, by the way, but I use them as eyelid colors. I mix all three sometimes when I'm feeling adventurous, but otherwise I mainly just use this or this. And then that for crease, that to set the base, that not really. Maybe sometimes I will use it as an eyeliner, but otherwise, you know, it's just a versatile palette. That's why I like this more than the MAC one. And I don't know, I feel like this one might go... Ooh. And I feel like this will go faster compared to the MAC one because, like I said, MAC eyeshadows are notoriously hard to use up. So, I don't know, maybe at the end of the year or even before the end of the year, I'll get to finish that Barry M palette. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, there you guys go. That is my update for Project Pan. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you guys did. And tell me down in the comment box down below, what have you guys managed to finish up, or have you hit pan on anything? I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm running out of breath. I'm running out of breath. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!